Hi, and thanks for joining me for the strength, sculpt, and stretch routine. We're going to be on the mat today. I've drawn some inspiration from some calisthenics, a little bit of pilates. So we're really going to work into the abs, the glutes. We do have some push-ups. I hope that doesn't turn you away. We're going to modify anything. We do have some moves on our hands and knees as well. So we're going to get right into it, starting on our hands and knees. In a cat-cow position. If you have a mat, you can fold it over to give your wrists a little bit more cushion. Wrists are underneath the shoulders and knees are underneath our hips. Starting with a cat-cow, we're going to tuck our chin, tuck the belly button, round the back up, and then the opposite, shift the hips back, soft bend the elbows, and slightly gaze up. Again, round up, just warming up that spine. Two more like this. Exhale. Inhale. And last one, exhale. And let's find our way back to our neutral position. I want you to gaze over to the side like you're trying to glance behind you, like a little C curve right here. Feeling a nice stretch in that waistline. Come back to center and then gaze towards the other side. Let's do that one more time. That should feel really nice on that lower back and a nice stretch for that waistline. And we come back to center. Shifting our weight slightly, we're going to extend one leg out and extend the opposite arm forward, coming into a bird dog position. Really lengthen through those fingertips and toes. Find your balance, hold here, and then release your hand to the mat, but keep your leg in the air. We're gonna bend that knee. Then I want you to drop the knee and lift into a little donkey kick here. Squeezing the glutes. Keep the belly button pulled up into the spine and a soft bend in those elbows. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put that leg down. Other side, leg comes up. Find that balance, core engaged, and extend the opposite arm into that bird dog position. Release the arm. Bend the knee, toe to the ceiling. We drop the knee and lift up. Slow and controlled, keeping a neutral spine. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that knee. Let's sit back quickly into a child's pose. Stretch the arms out and forehead can come down to the mat. Stretching out that lower back. And gently come up. When you're ready, we're going to flip onto our bums here. Sitting up nice and tall, extend the arms forward. Core is engaged, tummy is pulled in, shoulders down and back. We're going to do a half roll down. We go down 3, 2, 1. Come up for 1. If you would like to hold on to the backs of your thighs, that's great. Whatever helps you. Really engaging our core here, our abs, that's what we're working. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Can we do one more? 3, 2, 1. Lift. I lied. We have to end up on our elbows, coming down. Elbows at our sides. Pull the feet a little bit closer in. Don't sit down here. Pull up through, and then a little tuck for your chin so there's no pressure on the neck. Simply extend one leg and put it down. Squeezing the quads here. Top of the thighs. Extend, release, extend, release. Again, any pressure in that neck, just tuck the chin, and then pushing down through the elbows to broaden your chest. A few more like this. You have the option to either keep the single legs, or if you would like it more of a challenge for those abs, you can do both at once. Extend, tap the toes. I know it's challenging. You do you. Let's try 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Coming onto our elbow and our side. So get nice and high here. Have your bottom shin parallel to your mat and extend the other leg. So we're all lined up here with the ankle, the hip, and the shoulder. Now I want you to bend your knee, foot coming to the back. So again, knee comes straight up to the side. We lift and lower. And again, don't sink through that shoulder. We're up nice and high here. Perfect exercise for those hips and the glutes and outer thigh. Tendency here is for that knee to want to creep forward. Don't let it. Keep it directly to the side. Should be getting nice and warm now. 3, 2, hold it up. I just want you to guide it to the back, squeezing the glute. Come back to the side. Small move, kind of like you're taking your big toe and poking something behind you. Poke, back to the side. Very good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's extend that leg to the side, and we're going to come down onto our elbow, wrapping the shoulder that's on the bottom around the waist. Top hand is in front of our chest, and we're going to push ourselves up into a little tricep push-up and back down. This is challenging. If you can only push up 1 inch, or maybe you're just engaging those muscles, good for you. We will get you stronger. Just a few more like this. This is a great exercise for practicing strengthening the muscles for getting up off the floor, using our own body weight here. Last one, stay up, release this bottom elbow, turn just your torso at an angle here. Again, shoulders down and back, lift the leg and lower, lift and lower. Knee is straight, feeling it in that glute again. So squeeze your butt. We just have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee in so they lay on top of each other. Help yourself sit up, and then we're going to take that same top leg and cross over. So I'm probably not mirroring you right now anymore, but we're just going to stay here for a quick stretch. Woo, well deserved. Right in that hip. Sit up nice and tall. Allow that hip to relax. Inhale and exhale. One more time, big inhale and exhale. Okay, same thing other side, but we're going back to those half rollbacks. And this time we're coming down for 1 and up for 3. So holding onto the backs of your thighs, or our arms are reaching forward, scooping the belly button. We go down, up for 3, 2, and 1. Down, up, 2, 3. Take your time. Last one. And again, we come back down onto the elbows. One more set of leg extensions. Extend and then put it back down. Push through those elbows. Proud chest. Maybe tuck that chin. And again, you're going to keep it here with single legs, or option to do the double. If you really wanted a challenging workout, you could add ankle weights. I know I have some viewers that are super advanced. 2 and 1. Nice job. Coming onto our side. Propped up on the elbow. Front leg in about a 90-degree, shin parallel. Extend the leg to the side, bending at the knee. We lift and lower, lift and lower. Push up through that elbow, and we're lifting from the hips, the gluteus medius, mid-sized butt muscle. Great for hips as well. 3, 2, and 1. We hold it here. We poke to the back. Poke to the back. Again, don't let the knee come front. It stays side. Stay with me. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen the leg. We come down onto the shoulder, wrapping the bottom arm with our waist. Front hand in front of our chest. Few tricep push-ups. Again, just going as high as you can. Keeping the belly button pulled into the spine. Think about pushing the floor away from you, and that helps. Last one, we push up. Release the elbow back down. Slight torso twist with the straight leg. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Why does the second side always seem harder? We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees come together. We push ourselves up, and again, that top leg, the one we just worked, comes around, hugging it close. Again, I won't be marrying you here. Yeah, whew, and relax into that stretch. Sit up nice and tall. And take a few nice deep breaths, allowing that muscle to release. One more time. Okay, beautiful work, my friends. We are coming to a kneeling push-up position. If you have a mat, you can fold it for more cushion for your hands and for your knees. There's a company that called the Foldy mat that sent me this super cool mat that I'm really enjoying. So you can have lines for alignment, or if you'd like some more cushioning. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that so it doubles up, cushioning for my knees for this section. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Okay, shifting forward, we have 3 push-ups on our knees. Here we go. Down and push up. 2 and 3. Curl the toes under, and then core engage. We lift the knees slightly off the floor to a little bear plank here, and then lift the hips, drop the heels into a down dog. Heels come towards the floor. Oh, that feels awesome. Bending the knees. Let's come back to that hover position and then release. Let's do that 2 more times. So back to the push-ups for 3, 2, and 1. Curl the toes if they aren't already. Hover the knees. Push up, downward dog. Come back to our hover, hold. Release the knees. 1 more time. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Hover. So good for our core. And push up, hips back, heels towards the floor. Come back to our hover, hold 3, 2, 1, knees down, sit the hips back, relax into a well-deserved child's pose here. You can relax your forehead on the mat and just relax into it here for a moment. When you're ready, let's shift our weight, rounding the spine, coming up nice and slow, couple shoulder rolls here. We're going to flip back onto our backs, coming into a glute or a shoulder bridge position. So nice and gentle, all the way down. Hands can be at our sides. Walk your heels slightly closer towards your bum. Pushing through your heels, we're going to start with that pelvis, little tilt, and we lift up, squeeze the glutes, relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders, and then we come back down. We lift up, squeeze, and come back down. One more time. We lift, squeeze the glutes, stay up here. I want you to rock your hips right and left. So hips stay high. If you think of like a string lifting one hip bone then the other, or squeezing one butt cheek then the other. This little rock position. Great for the abdominals as well. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, and we roll it down. 3 more regular bridges here. We come up, squeeze. So also a great stretch for the hip flexors and the quads. And really sit down. Up, lift, and come down. Last one, up and lift. Hold the hips again, and this time we pulse the hips here. So just coming up and down an inch or 2, feeling the glutes fire up. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower, nice and slow. All right, let's keep left knee bent and extend the right leg out. We're not doing anything with the upper body. I'm just going to support my head with my hands behind, elbows nice and wide. We're going to do some leg lifts here. So the knee is facing towards you. We lift the leg and bring it back down. Stabilizing ourselves with our other knee, foot is flat on the floor. And it's okay if that leg doesn't come high. I want you to feel a little stretch though. Lift and lower. Try to get that knee straight, but again, we're more about the mobility right now than the flexibility. Hold it down. Now I want you to rotate through that hip so the inside of the ankle is facing the ceiling and the knee is facing the front of the room. So we're turned out from that hip, doing that same leg lift. Keep the core engaged. This time we're working on those inner thighs to lift that leg. Woo! We have 3, 2, last one, hold it up, rotate back to that neutral position. While we're here, let's stretch, so grab onto the back of the leg if you can. Feeling a beautiful hamstring stretch. Maybe a little bend and straight, bend and straight. One more time. And while we're here, we're gonna bend the knee, coming into a figure 4 position so the ankle comes above the other leg's knee. Allow the hip to open up. And then we're going to thread the hands through, lifting up our other foot, grabbing onto that thigh into my favorite figure 4 stretch. Again, feeling a beautiful release for the hips and the glutes. Take a big inhale and exhale. Help yourself uncross that leg. Both feet come down to the mat, knees bent. Let's do the other side. Extend the leg, neutral position, leg lifts. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it extended, turn out from that hip, knee to the side, inside of that ankle to the ceiling, using that inner thigh. You can flex your foot if that helps. Sometimes it helps keep that turnout position and helps keep the calf from cramping. Whatever works for you. Last 2. Last 1, we hold it up, turn back to neutral, and gently hug it in. And from here, a little bend, a little straight. Again, wherever you are at. One more bend and straight. Crossing that ankle above the other knee, opening up the knee to the side. Lifting up the other foot and gently hugging it in. Hang out here for a second. One more big inhale. And exhale. Release that leg. Let's let both knees fall to the side, rolling onto our side and pushing ourselves back up. Coming into our last segment for stretching. Coming onto our hands and knees, folding your mat if you need a little bit more support for the knee. Do this side. And we're going to come into a lunge position for the hips. So on the knee, lifting up, ankle underneath the knee, and then we slightly hinge forward from the hips. So you're going to feel beautiful release and stretch for the hips here. And while we are here, let's stretch out the shoulder. So hug that arm in. Breathe in. Exhale. You can always keep your hands on top of your thigh if that helps. Release the arm, gently push up, and let's come back into it one more time. Release the arm down, and then one comes up. Nice big opening up here at the shoulders. And again, kind of finding what's comfortable for you, this little hinging movement here. Hand down, and let's switch sides. Other leg comes forward. Start tall. Make sure we're aligned, and then hinge forward again. This should feel amazing in that hip flexor. Most people's hip flexors are super tight, which can cause lower back pain. Really important to stretch those out. And let's stretch the other shoulder while we're here. Inhale. Exhale. Release that shoulder. Release the arm, push up, and then we lunge one more time, holding here, or if you want to go a little deeper, hand comes to the floor, and we spiral up the other side. Wherever you're at, deep breath in. and out. Release the arm. Help yourself back up to that kneeling position. And then gently help yourself to a seated position. You can sit with your legs extended. You can sit crisscross. Whatever is comfortable for you. Wherever you're at, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, both arms come up. Release one side and then big side stretch here. And come back to center. Same thing, other side. Inhale up. Release and stretch side. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms up. Reach the right hand back up. Let's take the fingers towards the opposite shoulder. Open up those elbows for this tricep stretch here. Nice proud chest. And then again, take a little side lean. Come back to center. Little side lean again. And release that down. Extend your left arm out to the side and then take your right ear towards your right shoulder. Relax the shoulders down. And then while extending that arm, I want you to do some wrist circles here. So releasing any tension that built up in the wrists. Keep it a nice long line here. So you're going to feel that all the way from your ear down towards your wrist. Reverse direction. Little snaps, crackles, and pops are fine. Release it, other side, ear towards the shoulder, extend the arm out, and circle that wrist. And reverse. Inhale, arms come up. Cactus the arms down, so bend the elbows, open up the chest, and squeeze the back. Arms out to the side. Pull the arms forward towards me, rounding the back, and then open back up. Let's do that again. Reach up. Cactus down. Squeeze those back muscles. Open up the chest. Reach the arms to the side. Round forward. And back up. That feels amazing. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Round forward and open up and release down. Amazing work, you guys. That even was a little bit of cardio too. I hope you feel amazing. I'm proud of you for doing this workout. It was not an easy one. Please let me know how you liked it in the comments. I love hearing from my viewers. Thanks for working out with me, and we'll see you next time.